Yusuf Suleiman, a chemical engineer with the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana, says that in the upcoming year, prices of oil will be determined by consumers and not producers. Speaking to JoyNews at an end-of-year review stakeholders meeting, Yusuf Suleiman says the oil market may experience glut at the supply side.
Coming to 2020, what will determine the price of oil will be based on the consumption side or the demand side, not the supply side. The market stands a chance of being glut again at the supply side because we have too much that we don't have consumers to take. And that's how come last 3 months, OPEC met in Vienna, and what they had to do was to go through drastic cuts. They needed to do the cut to prop up the price, and they had no choice. Unfortunately, the U.S. is not part of OPEC, and they are producing to the market. So OPEC is now between the devil and the Red Sea. Do they have to increase production to collapse the market like what happened in 2014? Or they have to keep reducing production just to stabilize the market? And I think the latter seems to be the issue. They want to stabilize the market as their core mandate, and so they have to cut production. So OPEC group of countries drastically cut their production, about 0.5 million, and that has given the U.S. share to play around the market. So currently, as I speak, U.S. is the largest producer of oil and gas. And so going forward 2020, we need to look at the trade war between U.S. and China, because China is the number one, apart from U.S., they are the number one consumers of petroleum products. So if the trade war is not eased, then we may be in for another supply glut.
Meanwhile, GPRTU National Chairman Kwame Kuma shared some tips drivers could observe during this festive season.
I'm pleading with the drivers that before you move your car, you're supposed to check all your tires, making sure the insurance and your roadworthy, checking your engine oil and make this thing. And I will plead with the drivers, doing everything without God, you can't succeed. So before you move your car, try and pray before you move your car. And after loading, if you can't pray, just turn your back to the passengers and tell them that one should pray for us and one will be pray. By God's grace, you will get other Christian or Muslim for you to pray. And that's literally will take you to the place you are going.